It is mid-morning in Tuna, a community of less than 5,000 households located in Gurara local government area of Niger State. The sun is up and people are going about their business. In one of the households, Hafsat Jubril, a mother of 5 boys and 5 girls, prepares for the market. She's a petty trader who buys and sells melon at Farindoki and Paiko markets located in nearby villages. And today, she hopes that things will be different. Looking down the road with no vehicle in sight to convey her and her goods to the market, she realizes that this might just be one of those days she would wait endlessly by the roadside or trek the far distance with her goods on her head. Nasiru Sabukuta has been trading in Kuta cattle market for years. The once bustling market, which was founded by the late Emir of Mina over 40 years ago, is now a shadow of itself. Due to dilapidated and inaccessible roads, people barely visit the market, and this has greatly affected cattle business in the state.
That road was very, very difficult for our farmers to bring their product into the market, especially cows and yam and others. In terms of rainy season, the market will be so poor, there will be no goods in the market because of the poor road condition.
These sad tales are not just peculiar to Hafsat and Nasiru Sabukuta alone, but also for many other farmers and business owners, especially those that live in rural communities in Nigeria. Considering that majority of them are farmers who produce for subsistence and commerce, movement of their agricultural inputs and outputs hinge greatly on road access. As the largest state in Nigeria, Niger State represents about 8 to 10% of the total land area of Nigeria. Niger State is one of the highly agricultural intensive states in Nigeria, producing many of the nation's foods such as yam, rice, maize, millet and more. But with relatively humid weather and torrential rains in the region, soils are easily eroded, causing damages to the roads, culverts and river crossings. Because of this, commercial aspects of their agriculture is minimized, thereby diminishing their economic well-being. In view of this, the Nigerian government, in partnership with the World Bank and the French Development Agency, initiated the second Rural Access Mobility Project, RAM2, to tackle the challenges of deplorable state of rural roads by rehabilitating and reconstructing interlocal government access roads in these communities for farmers and other local businesses to thrive in the selected states of Niger, Adamawa, Enugu, Osun, and Imo states.
RAM is part of the strategy to implement government policy on the rural travel and transport policy that was developed sometimes in the 2013, and RAM is part of the effort of development partners to support government in implementing that policy.
Having considered the population, level of traffic, agricultural productivity, and connection to essential services such as markets, hospitals, and schools, Niger State initiated under a first phase of RAM2 the rehabilitation, reconstruction, installation of culverts and bridge structures, creation of roadside drains, storm water drainages, and access roads spanning across 12 local government areas with a total length of 176 kilometers.
After intervention, especially in the first phase of our project, We conduct another baseline studies to assess the situation of people after intervention. And we have noticed that we have created a lot of impact as far as the project is concerned in the state. There's improved economic activities. There's a significant reduction in post-harvest loss, drastic reduction in travel cost, reduction in travel time. So in all, it has opened up rural areas to socio-economic development.
The communities are enjoying all these things because there is access, and even intercommunal, travels, has increased. So the economy of the people, living around these areas have transformed through the processing and what have you, and sell at a better time and have a good money, for the sales. So I think this road that we are putting in place is making a very huge impact in the country.
With the success and impact recorded in Phase 1, the RAM 2 project embarked on the Phase 2 intervention, and this time a total of 14 roads spanning across 11 local government areas with a total length of 403.53 kilometers are currently being reconstructed and rehabilitated, with over 70% of the work already completed and handed over. These interventions have literally changed the lives of those living in the host communities. Because of traffic and road usage, more business activities have opened up along these roads. Commuters now move freely. Farmers and traders have no difficulty getting their produce to the market. And once again, local marketing hubs are back to life. As for Nasiru Sabukuta, the road intervention was the best thing that has happened to them at the Kuta Cattle Market. Customers now flood the market from all parts of the country, and jumbo-sized cattle now fill the market space as far as the eye can see.
With the present administration, they have worked a lot. They have already constructed some roads that link from Kuta, Osha, DFA, Wada, Kafa, Dama, Lai, and so on. People are now finding it very easy to bring their products into the market.
In Doko community, going to the river was their worst nightmare, as it will overflow and claim lives. But today, that fear is gone. Women, even from nearby villages, happily come to the stream to fetch water. Children also swim and play in the river, thanks to the bridge constructed by RAM 2. With these interventions, access to educational and health facilities have improved also. Children that will ordinarily be in the farms are now eager and excited to come to school and learn, because the road access to their schools is better.
We have more enrollment than before. When we look at the new construction of the road, the turning up of the pupils are more better than before. It encourages them, because the way they saw cars passing, it attracts them. You see, if they saw car, they will be running here, there. That attracts them. So you can see the turning up of the pupils are more better than before.
Maintenance of the roads is key in ensuring that the roads are in perfect shape all year round. That's why the Niger State RAM 2 commenced community-based road maintenance groups for the completed rehabilitated roads. Their duty includes filling of potholes, decongesting drainages, and cutting off grasses along the roads. This has not only provided job opportunities for locals, but also boosted their standard of living through monthly payments of 20,000 per person for each kilometer of road maintained.
After intervention, improvement of our road, we witnessed massive traffic on some of these roads. And because there's heavy traffic, it also accounts for gradual deterioration of the infrastructure. We engaged members of the community that live along the corridor of our routes. We identified them, we trained them, they are well equipped, and they carry out routine maintenance of this road. They all have their own scope of work.
Da muka fara aiki ne 2018 a cikin wannan ramp. Yanda muka fara aikin nan mun ji daɗi da aikin nan da na shiga. A ƙarshen gaskiya kamar yanda na fara aikin nan aka biya ni, gaskiya na samu amfaninta musamman lokacin damina. Sadin da aka biya ni sai samu kuɗi in siya magani da yi feshi a cikin gona. Sannan kuma in rashin lafiya ya zama ina samu kuɗi a wajen ina biya bukata domin jinyan iyalina.
Beyond the rehabilitation and reconstruction of roads in the rural communities, RAM2 is also working closely with the state government to address institutional capacity gaps at the state level with regards to rural road asset management. Niger State government has gone ahead to provide surface dressings for some of the rehabilitated roads. This is with the hope to sustain the project objectives of RAMP in the state beyond the life of project's cycle.
Having considered the amount of money that is being sunk into rehabilitating these roads, felt there was the need to protect these roads. By surface dressing those roads, you know that the quality of those roads has been enhanced. It will make them last longer and it will make them more durable. Reduce the travel times more because the rate of speed you use on a surface dressed road may not be possible on an earthwork road. So there is that understanding and collaboration with the state government.
Wani lokaci da muna tafiya sai mashin ya je ya mutu gaba daya. In ya mutu gaba daya sannan wani lokaci mu sayi block engine. Muka sayi block engine nan ana ce 7,000. Kai ka ji daɗin jikinka, ka ji daɗin zuciyanka har ma karfe ba zai yi komai ba. Kana jin daɗinka. Ba nin nan gaskiya wade yanzu ga ya samu bambantawa domin yanzu ko faɗuwa da ake yi da ba yi yanzu.
Seven years after the introduction of RAM2 in Niger State, the stories have changed tremendously. Hafsat, like many other beneficiaries, no longer worries about transportation to the market because the roads are now accessible. She can easily get to the market, sell her goods, and make it back home in no time to be with her family.
Ina zuwa kasuwa na samu riba yanzu, kuwa na jin daɗi, na ji daɗi yanzu saboda ina samu kuɗi, ina biya wa yara makaranta kuɗin makaranta.
All of this thanks to RAM2 initiative by the Nigerian government, the World Bank and the French Development Agency, in collaboration with the government of Niger State, have brought back smiles and laughter to the faces of the people of Niger State.